explain to you the magical and mystical world of the gated ion channel. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is the gated ion channel? Well, that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. The gated ion channel is a membrane receptor protein which looks a little something like this. It actually looks nothing like this, but for the purposes of this lesson, that is the gated ion channel. Now, the gated ion channel is found in the phospholipid bilayer of the cell membrane and serves as a barrier between calcium, or sodium ion, which will be illustrated by these orange circles, and the inside of the cytoplasm in the cell. Now, the cell does want these ions, but it can't have them in excessive amounts, which is why it needs to be controlled through way of active transport. Now, in order to let these in, a specific signal molecule called a ligand, which will be represented by this red circle, needs to bind to the receptor site on the gated ion channel. So, after the two have binded to one another, the gated ion channel will experience a conformational change in shape, which will allow the calcium ion to enter into the cell and initiate a cellular response based on the level of calcium ions inside. Now, the cellular response will vary from cell to cell, but when the cellular response is finished, or when the cell no longer is required to respond, the ligand will disassociate itself from the gated ion channel, which will cause it to once again close and prevent entry into the cytoplasm. Now, in order to better demonstrate this principle to you, we decided to bring in a special guest as an example. Now, if Avery, you would come up, would you please come up here? Now, here we have one Avery student. He is very sad. Look at him, how sad he is. Mr. Pearson represents a cell. Now, as you can see, this cell is currently not on the receiving end of ion. But what if we were to give Mr. Pearson a ligand? This guitar represents a ligand. Now, if we pass the ligand to Mr. Pearson, suddenly, he is open to the flow of ions, or ideas. And because of these ideas, he is all of a sudden able to play music. Albeit creepy as it is. Now, in the event that this ligand disassociates itself from Mr. Pearson, he is no longer able to receive the intake of ideas, or ions, and therefore no longer able to produce a cellular response, or music. When he has the ligand, ideas flow, and he is able to respond. When the ligand is violently removed from him, he is no longer able to do so. That, in short, is an explanation of the function of the gated ion channel. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll end it on that.